About ritual, Sadhguru, on Shivratri we offer honey, milk on Shivlinga. Is there a scientific reason behind why we do that?
Milk and honey is offered because most of the lingas that you're offering to are stone lingas, all right? A stone linga which is kept for worship or whatever else it may be, if you don't feed it with some kind of fat or oily material, either ghee or milk or something like this, it will crack. It'll become brittle and crack over a period of time.
Crack? Crack is the answer.
Over a period of time. So, periodically you have to apply either oil or ghee or milk or whatever you like, something through which the stone can absorb fatty material so that there is integrity to the stone. So once you're worshipping something, you don't want it to crack up.
That's more like a maintenance of…
It is a certain maintenance. And also, it makes the linga, if it is properly consecrated, it'll reverberate better if it remains wet. See, if you apply oil or ghee or even milk, the fat of the milk, the linga remains wet all the time. As I said earlier, you have to keep your body wet to receive. And similarly, linga has to be wet for it to exude this. So one simple way of keeping it wet is soak it in oil or ghee or honey or milk, all these things which will keep it wet for a long period of time. If I pour water, that also is being done, it will remain for 10 minutes and then it'll dry up. But if I pour milk, it stays wet for months on end because the fat has entered the pores in the rock.
Is it the reason why even Rudraksh is soaked in ghee?
Of course, otherwise Rudraksh will become brittle and crack up. You just put Rudraksh on your body, because of the sheer body heat and other things, in 6 to 8 months it'll crack up. But if you periodically put it in ghee and milk, it will last for a lifetime and more.
You are pouring milk, honey, ghee, it seems that fat will keep the stone wet, so the stone will not crack. So it is only a maintenance. No, it is actually a 295A hurting the religious sentiments. Understand, it is actually hurting the religious sentiments. No, you are one side straight anti-Hindu forces saying, oh, why do you spend 20 rupee on a milk and pour on Shivlinga? Better give it to a poor child who does not have a milk. Oh God, yes. Why should we waste 300 rupee on your cinema ticket? And better 300 rupees, you can serve more kids than 20 rupee. I tell you, one side those anti-Hindu attacks from outside, external attacks. Other side, internal collapse. Somebody telling, you pour milk, ghee and honey on Shivlinga and keep it wet so that the stone will not crack. God, crack. What kind of answer? What kind of a logic? There are 1,000 sacredness associated with why we pour milk, ghee and honey, all that on Shivlinga. I can start giving 1,000 answers which are in tune with the original sacred sentiment why we are doing this. Understand? In those days, our whole work was taking care of cows. What is the essence of the whole day's work? The milk you get. What is the essence of even the milk you get? Is the ghee finally you make. And what is the essence of whole day you going around the forest and trying to collect honey? The honey you get. The essence of all our day efforts, The whole day effort's essence is our life. Literally, we spent our whole life on this. So this is the essence. The result, fruit, essence of our life. We offer it to the representation of Sadashiva, towards whom we feel highest sacred sentiment. Most sacred. First of all, the fundamental. When somebody asks me, why do we pour milk, honey, ghee on the lingas? I'll say, no, we don't pour on linga, we pour on Sadashiva. That is the fundamental shift the questioner is supposed to have. Understand? Fundamental shift in sacred sentiment is required. If you cannot cause that shift, please do not interfere in our religious matters. Stop with what you are expert. Not on religious matters. Pouring milk on linga is a subject of Agama. If you do not have respect for Agama, if you have not read them, if you are not ready to revere them, please do not invade into our sacred. And the questioner is asking, so is it all about maintenance, Guru? Yes, it is all about. Pour on Sadashiva. You need to pour continuously milk and ghee to keep a stone without cracking. Then the temple tower is made of the same stone. No milk, water, ghee is poured on it whole day and night. Why that is not cracking? If it is only a maintenance issue, my masters are brilliant enough, rich enough, asking us, hey, pour the milk and ghee and honey on the whole temple tower, and we will be doing it. They are rich enough to command and we are obedient enough to do.